you don't hit the first one. So the monkey's off his back now.
That's one of the worst things you can have in the world as a coach, when your kicker gets a case of the yips.
That's right.
But he's a great kick, and so said Jacob's going to put us up 7-0, and going to kick it off and give the ball back to Center Point Eagles, and let that Oxford Yellow Jacket defense really be able to start flexing its muscle and come after Mr. Moore. Now they're going to mark that off as a personal foul, it looks like, Jake. So we'll be kicking this ball from the 45. Don't be surprised. Right here, you're either going to do an onside kick, which looks like we're lining up for an onside, or a little pooch. But yeah, I mean, there is no harm in doing an onside kick here, because even if you don't get it, they're getting the ball around the 30.
That's right.
And so we're lining up for an onside kick here. Got the good bounce. Oh, the ball's loose. Oxford recovered. Oxford recovered, yes. And that's where
that risk versus reward comes in.
It is, and that's where what we're seeing reversed from last week. Center Point is making the mistakes. Oxford's capitalized on it. You got the ball back. You have a chance here to score again, go up 2 scores early.
That's right.
That's where those mistakes absolutely kill you, Jake.
You know, Barrera, he's got to be feeling great now. Just got the extra point off his shoulders, kicked a great onside kick for a recovery. So, hey, we're off to the races.
That was textbook. That thing was burning some worms and then jumped right up in there. That's what you like to see.
That's right.
Mason Mims in the gun, tight end flex to the left. And this little double stack to the right. And Jaden Thomas flanking Mason Mims. Mason Mims takes stop, snap, he drops back. He's looking deep. He's got he had Richardson in the middle, and
I think Richardson heard footsteps that time.
Well, looking at Malik Brown, I don't blame him. That's an imposing young man there, number 22 for the Center Point Eagles. He hasn't missed any meals, Jake.
That's right.
And he's got some speed to him there at the linebacker position.
And he had that speed working for him on that play.
Yes, he did. We have Mason Mims in the gun, flanked by Thomas. Kamari Hampton there at the bottom of your screen. Handoff. Ooh, great job by the Center Point Eagles. Great, outstanding job. That was a great penetration and great tackles by Kendarius Blair. You know, Jaden Thomas coming out of the game, and Mr. Electric, Demarius Wilson. You said he's got a nickname, Jake. What was that nickname?
DK Wilson.
DK Wilson. Hey, I can see why you get nicknames when you make moves like he did on that last drive.
That's right.
You got DK Wilson flanking Mims. We hand off DK Wilson. Oh, he's got the corner, Jake.
Hey.
Great job. Way to get upfield. Going to bring up It's going to bring up a fourth and about a half of football, it looks like, Jake.
You know, DK, he's got quick feet, great moves, great vision. You know, he did that little stutter step there, and he was off to the races again.
Great job by DK Wilson. He's definitely been the star of the show. Now you're going to bring in your power back for this 4th and half yard in Jaden Thomas. Jaden Thomas will be the left of Mims. A little check with me again. Coach going to take a timeout and talk about this play. It's a big play in the game to set the tone early, Jake.
Yeah.
Got a minute 54 left in this quarter, and you know, Jake, Oxford's just been controlling the tempo and everything about this game right now early.
Yeah, they're playing with a lot of confidence, playing loose, and that's what you want to see. You know, I'm sure they had a great week at practice and senior night. So, I mean, you know, everybody's feeling good, and when you feel good, you play good.
That's right.
And when you play good, good things happen.
And like you said, Jake, this week at practice, I mean, I could not imagine that from coaches to players, they could not be, you never like to lose a game, but for a young team, how they lost that game last week to one of the best teams, honestly, in the country, Jake.
That's right.
There was a lot of positives in defeat for a young
like
team.
we said, there was nothing to hold your head about.
No, absolutely not. So Mims is going to be flanked by Jaden Thomas. He's going to have Richardson come in motion, and Kamari Hampton up single coverage on the top. Be handoff to Thomas, and he's going to pick up the first down. Good 3-yard gain there, Jake. It's going to be a first down, Oxford Yellow Jackets. That was a big first down, Jake.
Oh, it was huge. Jaden Thomas did a good job, and once again, he's just a big, strong back that he refuses to lose yardage.
Mason Mims in double tight gun. Going to take the drop, looking deep, looking for Kamari. Going to go across the middle, incomplete pass. That was a great job by Mims there, Jake. He ultimately tried to check down to Jaden Lewis. He wanted Kamari Hampton on that little seam route there, but great job by the junior quarterback to not try to force it there.
That's right. Coverage was great by center point. And, that's what we talked about, often is the opportunity to avoid the big plays, going the other way. So great job.
Mason Mims takes the snap, little power to the left. Oh, great job by the center point Eagles, led by Caleb Parker Holt there, tracking that down from the weak side. He got right behind that guard pulling and was able to chase him down and make the play there. Great job, great job by the center point Eagles there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7, Jake. We have Kamari Hampton on the outside with Nick Richardson in the slot. Jaden Thomas flanking. Mims going to have a flag on the play, Jake.
Let's see what this is.
Looks like they're counting. Gonna be encroachment again on the center point Eagles. That's been a thing for them early on, Jake.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring in a much more manageable 3rd and 2, and it definitely changes your play call here. You're going to stick with the same formation. Kamari Hampton on the outside, Richardson in the slot, and Jaden Thomas flanking Mason Mims on his left side. Then takes the snap, is looking. They got Kamari Hampton inside. Great job, great pitch and catch. Mason Mims, Kamari Hampton. That was a nice little route combo there, Jake.
Oh, that was beautiful. He led Kamari Hampton just the perfect amount. He caught it in stride. Great coverage by center point there to minimize the damage, but great pitch and catch.
It was. Nick Richardson did a good job running his man off, and Kamari Hampton ran that slat underneath it. It was beautiful. Handoff, Jaden Thomas. He's got a hole, and he is, great run, but he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. It looked like he was going in there, Jake, but it was, once again, an outstanding job by the center point linebackers to be able to hold him from the end zone there.
That's right. The linebacker got sucked in on the handoff. He continued to go after Mims and really opened up the door for Jaden Thomas.
Going fast here, Mims under center. Going forward, and touchdown, Mason Mims. Oxford Yellow Jackets score again. Great job, Jake. I mean, you're going up 2 scores early like this, right at the end of the first quarter. The buzzer goes off, Mason Mims goes right in the end zone.
That's right. Once again, you hear that sound of champions go, and they love that here.
Ray Barrera again lining up for the extra point. And gets it good. Another extra point by Ray Barrera, and that puts your Oxford Yellow Jackets up 14-0.
You know, what a great position to be in if you're the Oxford Yellow Jackets, playing at home, up 2 scores in the first quarter. You know, just keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely. That's what you like to see when you elect to receive, when you win the toss and elect to receive. I mean, this is just textbook dream stuff right here, to be up 14-0 after taking the ball. And the pressure this puts on Dion Moore now for the Center Point Eagles is just tremendous.
Well, I mean, in fairness to Dion, they've had one series. You know, they had one series that started off with a false start, a number of flags. They ended up punting, and since then it's been the Oxford Yellow Jackets show.
It has been. It has been led by D.K. Wilson and Jaden Thomas. You know, that's the running game was able to really kind of show up there on that last drive, and you know, kind of the Achilles heel last week with special teams. Special teams has been leading the way in this game.
That's right.
Ray Barrera's going to line it up. More traditional kickoff here. It's always such a great feeling kicking it off up 14-0 going into the second. Ray Barrera checks, puts the foot to it. Going to be a high little pooch kick. Oh, great move.
Got it.
Ja'Cory Busby with an outstanding move there to just get another 10 yards out of that. Great return. You know, they have Center Point's got a couple players, Jake, that's been kind of impressive early. Ja'Cory Busby that we just saw there has been really impressive. And how about the play of Antonio Garfield, the young man that made the one-handed catch and has been playing really kind of outstanding on the boundary side corner so far tonight.
Yeah, you know, they have athletes there at Center Point. I mean, you know, they just need they need to see if they can get something going here.
We got Dion Moore back on the field in the gun. A little pistol formation with Fenderson behind him. Handoff Fenderson. Great job. Outstanding job.
James Tapley on the stop.
James Tapley, yeah, you're right, Jake. He played such a great game last week, and you see him carrying it over early in this game.
Yes, and let me tell you, that young man has phenomenal speed on closing in on ball carriers. We saw it last week with Backley just closing in and stopping him. So good job by Tapley there.
Dion Moore in the gun. Pistol formation. Handoff Henderson again off the right side. Good job by the Oxford defense. Hauled him to a 3-yard gain there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for your Oxford Yellow Jackets defense here, Jake.
You know, Tapley once again was involved in that tackle. I mean, that young man, he flies to the ball. He's all over the field.
He truly does. It'll be a key 3rd down here for Center Point. Twins to the left, Dion Moore in the gun, flanked by Fenderson. Handoff Fenderson again. He's going to pick up the 1st down, Jake. Great little powerful one. He does that little traditional little bowling ball running back, isn't he?
He is. You know, he picked that 1st down up on second effort. And, you know, I guess in this, you know, once you get to this level in 6A, they just teach that at a young age that, hey, that first defender better not bring you down.
Had an injured player for Cedar Point there, number 51. Avarius Carpenter had to come off the field. He's kind of been one of their key blockers early on, so we're interested to see how this affects him, Jake. Dion Moore in the gun, flanked by Fenderson to his left. Gonna move Fenderson to his right side. Dion Moore rolling to his right. The receiver fell down. That was a good break. That was a good little route there. But one of the guys we were talking about earlier, Jake, Ja'Cory Busby again. You know, yeah. He's a good little athlete. He came out of that break and just lost his footing. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Deion Moore looking to the sideline. Getting the play in, still flanked by Fenderson. Little shift. Going to go to an unbalance to your left. Going to bring Garfield in motion. Moore and Garfield. Ooh. Jake, he is quick.
He is. And, you know, that unbalanced left and then him bootlegging around to the right, you know, the defense really bid on that.
That was an interesting play to overload to the left and go weak side. But when you have a athlete like Deion Moore, you know,
yeah,
we talked about the
flash.
That's a Jimmy and a Joe right there. Be third and 3. We're going to go shift again. Deion Moore flanked by Fenderson to his right to the weak side. Send Garfield back in motion. Handoff Fenderson. He's got some room there. Going to be another first down. Good run by Julius Fenderson again. That's a nasty little 1-2 punch they got going there, Jake.
Absolutely. You know, Oxford defender lost his helmet there. He's going to have to come out for a play to get rebuckled up, restrapped up.
That's one as a coach you look at, because, I mean, he didn't lose that helmet. That helmet went flying through the air.
That's right.
So there's only a couple ways that could happen, and all of them are personal foul. You got Deion Moore in the pistol formation again. Handoff Fenderson. Great job once again. Number 33, your man, Jake.
James Tapley.
You identified him early on.
You know, I was talking to him on the sidelines during the warm-ups, and I told him, I said, buddy, you're just a headhunter. I mean, he's all over the field. Wherever the ball is, look for number 33.
Oh, exactly. It's easier to find the ball looking for him, isn't it?
That's right.
And Deion Moore in the gun, got Fenderson to his flank to his right. Little balanced quad set. Moore going to push it. Oh, great job once again by the Oxford defense. This time, Tinley's partner in crime, number 34, Hudson Gilman.
Huddy, he's another one. I'm telling you, they have phenomenal linebacker play out of these Oxford linebackers.
That was a great play by the young man. It's going to bring up a third and looks like a 12 for them for the Center Point Eagles. Deion Moore and gun, flanked by Fenderson left, trips right. Moore dropping deep. He's looking deep. It's going to be intercepted.
Got Cedric Kleiman, number 4, on the interception.
You're right, Cedric Kleiman. Moore threw that ball up there, Jake, and Kleiman made him pay.
That's right.
That's going to give the ball back to your Oxford Yellow Jackets with 7 minutes and 23 seconds left to go before half. A great chance to really kind of put the, foot on them, as they say.
That's right. And, great job by Cedric Twyman there, kind of ghosting Deion Moore, hanging back and then having that closing speed to come in and get that interception.
That's right. It's going to bring Mason Mims back on the field. We'll balance set with D.K. Wilson to his right. Handoff D.K. Wilson. Really not much there.
No, that hole closed down pretty quick.
Number 22 for Center Point. Once again, Malik Brown. He continues to flash for him, Jake.
He, just a big, strong linebacker there for Center Point.
They had the kid last week that we had.
Yeah, it was number 6. I can't remember his name, but he was an Auburn commit.
D'Angelo Barber.
Yes.
Mark Hampton with the first down. Yeah, the D'Angelo Barber committed to Auburn. I'm not seeing much of a difference in size, speed, strength, anything between him and this young man Malik Brown so far.
Yeah, me either. They're really a mirror image of each other.
Gonna have Mason Mims in the gun, flanked by DK Wilson. Snap, once again, handoff again to DK Wilson. Just not much there.
Up, yeah. Brings up a second down. What, second and 9 roughly? That was a tough yard there.
Once again, Javian Taylor and the man Malik Brown once again converging on DK Wilson. Gonna have a little flex to the left. Mason Mims will hand off DK Wilson again. DK Wilson getting outside. He's got the room there, Jake. Looks like they're gonna mark him
real close to the first down.
Ooh, it's gonna be right at it, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's see what they.
I mean, they are right there at it, Jake. It looks like he's going to be a little short from where they're marking.
No, they got him marked first down.
Oh, they're going to do it. First down, yeah.
I knew if he didn't get the first down, it was an inch. I mean, able to get that left side and get over to the sideline and pick up the first down.
Great run by DK Wilson. It's going to bring. Got Mims and gun. Kamari in motion. Go back to Jalen Taylor on the little screen. They're going to pick up a good 6-yard. Great play on first down just to get those 6 yards and bring up a 2nd and 4.
And that's the thing with these Oxford running backs. They're really a dual threat. You saw DK Wilson earlier with the little screen pass and with a 55-yard gain. And then a little screen pass there to Jaden Thomas for a 6-yard pickup. So they run the ball, they catch the ball, they can do it all.
Mason Mims will trip to his right, flanked by Jaden Thomas. Going to be Mason Mims. Oh, he put the ball on the ground. Oh, that could have been disastrous, but looked like Mason Mims got the ball back, and it's going to be a 3rd and 10. It'll take a little 6-yard loss there, Jake.
Yeah. You hate seeing that, and sometimes you just get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, that could have been disastrous. Good job by Mason Mims to recover that fumble. I'll bring Mims back in the gun. With a form of trips right with the tight end flexed. Mims the snap looking.
Good protection there.
It is, great job by the Center Point Eagles on that play. They dropped back and just left everything underneath. And good job by Mason Mims, though, to not force anything there and took his check down option to Jaden Lewis there because Center Point just kind of ran a little mini prevent there at the sticks, Jake.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to bring up a 4th and 1, and Oxford's going for it, Jake.
Well, I mean, why not? You're up 14-0, 3 minutes, 28 seconds left in the half. See if you can't get it.
Oh. Yeah. They tried that.
Center Point wasn't fooled that time. They've said they've read that.
They weren't. We had to take a timeout there. We're about to get a delay of game there on that. But yeah, they didn't fall for it this time, and that's going to lead to an Oxford timeout. And looks like the Oxford coaches decide they're going to punt here, Jake. With 3 minutes and 11 seconds left to go before the half. Now you'd like to see points there, Jake.
Yeah, and I like the move to punt here just because don't force anything. I mean, you're sitting here, got the ball on your own 47-yard line, 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in the half. Defense has been playing great. Pin them back deep. Flip the field position on them.
You can, the way your defense is playing, you're not hurting anything giving them the ball back here. You had a good little drive go in there. The fumble by Mason Mims kind of put him back in the hole, but great job by Mason Mims to recover that fumble too, to keep it from being a disastrous situation. But now you got a kick to one of the players that's really kind of been showing out for Center Point so far is Jacorie Bursey. Punt. Oh, it's a great punt. It's going to be fair catch by Bursey. Oh, and it's going to be marked down. Looks like at the 13-yard line. 16-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great punt there.
Great hang time. Oxford Yellow Jacket special teams has really kind of been the tail of the first half. Being able to get the onside kick, it was really kind of the difference in the momentum of this game so far, Jake.
Yeah, it has, and like I said, this defense has been playing lights out so far. We got Keenan Britt here on the bottom of your screen. You know, that I expect a lot out of him, you know, finishing out this half.
Deion Moore move Finlayson. Moore is rolling to his right. Looking, nothing there. He's going to tuck it. He's going to go. Oh, great hit. Outstanding hit by Keenan Britt and Desmond Winston.
Yeah.
Winston kind of came in there and just kind of was that's the ones you love right there. Just it is a free shot at the quarterback and be able to lower that shoulder and bring a little pain.
That's right.
We're going to have quads here. The balance set. Deion Moore with Finlayson to his left. Moore's looking. They got Finlayson in the flats. We have a flag here.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think that could be is if they're in there was only a center point player, so I'm wondering what this call is going to be, Jake.
Yeah, I don't know.
I fear it's going to be on the Oxford Yellow Jackets here.
Yeah, I saw some center point guys spinning around. You know, anytime you see that, you automatically think face mask, but let's see what they say.
Yeah, they're marking it off. You're right, Jake. Face mask on the Oxford Yellow Jackets. A little 5-yard incidental on it, though. Catch a break there.
That's right.
2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go for the half. Deion Moore looking over the sideline. Going to go 5 wide on him here. Deion Moore is going to send Garfield in motion. Going to quarterback keep. Got another first down.
Wow.
Great run by Deion Moore. You see why he's leading them in rushing.
That's right. Got a nice 11, 12-yard pickup there.
Center point looking to go fast here. So he's going to have Finlayson back flank to his right. Garfield down here in the slot, little balance forward. They seems to be their fast formation here, Jake.
Yeah.
Going to be a little counter to Finlayson. He's got a hole. Oh, good. Great job breaking that tackle. Finlayson with a good 20-yard run there, Jake. Outstanding. He's a talented little running back there.
He is, and I tell you, I hate to say it, but he did a great job breaking that tackle out of Tapley. Tapley had him wrapped up at about a 2-yard gain, and he was just able to slip out of it.
Well, good thing for our Oxford Yellow Jackets, he's going off the field because he's been a load.
Yeah.
More dropping back. Oh, Luke tried to hit Jeremiah Jackson, the freshman.
Got a flag on the play, late flag.
Be a hold, good. Can we bring it back some? Moore tried to hit their freshman Jeremiah Jackson there in the flats, and I'll tell you, there's a big difference between him and Finlayson, isn't there? You're going to mark this off, and that's a huge penalty in this game.
It is.
With 1:18 left to go before the half, being able to back them up 10 yards, that's big for the Oxford Yellow Jackets.
Well, it's big because it backs them up, but it also gives the Yellow Jackets time to catch their breath. This quick offense, this hurry up, no huddle has really worn the Jackets out this drive.
It has. And Deion Moore in the gun, flanked by Jackson. Handoff Jackson to the freshman. Great job by the Oxford Yellow Jacket defense there, Jake.
Yeah, Donovan Jones did a really good job. I think he plays I think he's defensive end on that left side. Did a really good job of bringing the running back down there.
Yeah, we take a timeout by the Center Point Eagles. You got a minute left to go for the half, Jake. You got 2nd and 20. You got to try to score here, though. You really do, because you have an opportunity if you're Center Point to be able. You're getting the ball coming out of the half, so you can get back in this game. But at the same token, Oxford can really kind of keep it a 2-score game going into the half here too with this key moment in the game.
That's correct. Yeah, I mean, you got to be thinking if you're Center Point now. I mean, what's your thoughts, Warren? Are you in 4-down territory, being on this side of the 50, minute 4 left? I mean, you got to get some points here, right?
Well, the problem you have here is with the time left and your ability. This really doesn't suit your skill set. Moore is more of a runner than he is a passer, and we saw in his interception. He likes that arm strength to attack the seam or attack it with a fade here. So it'd be interesting to see what they go with. They still got the freshman running back in instead of Finlayson. A little reverse to Garfield. Oh, he's got some blocking. Yep, he is fast, Jake. Great hit. Great hit by Cedric Twyman, and got an interception last drive, and laid an outstanding hit on that play, Jake.
Yeah, but Center Point picks up the big first down there. Ball's now on the 19-yard line. 50 seconds going in the first half.
Under a minute with clock running. Trips to the left. Moore drops back. Looks. Going to run and get out of bounds. They're going to mark him out. Looks like the 17 with 39 seconds left to go before half, Jake. You got 2nd and 8. You got Deion Moore flanked by Jeremiah Jackson. Moore takes a snap, drops back, looks. There's no, gonna tuck it and go. Ooh, good job. Wow.
Yeah, Donovan Jones had him wrapped up there, and he just was able to slip away and pick up another 3 or 4 yards.
They're going to take a timeout here. And that's going to be Center Point's last timeout, Jake. So you have 22 seconds left for the half. You've used your last timeout, and you still got 3rd down.
That's right. Yeah. Do you think they'll come back with the little reverse there that worked so well earlier?
No, because you have no ability to stop the clock now. So you're ultimately having to take shots or try to, you're going to lean on Moore here. If he sees something, if he sees a hole he likes, then they're going to let him attack it. But ideally, you're gonna want to try to play towards the sidelines or take a shot in the end zone here, because it's just a time thing. But you still can pick up the 1st down and stop the clock. So typically you don't want to go backwards here, Jake.
That's right.
So I see Finlayson back out on the field now for the Center Point Eagles. So I can't help but imagine there's going to be nothing but give it to the bowling ball, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. Especially on this 3rd and short.
So you're going to have a little pistol formation for the Center Point Eagles. It's going to be Moore's going to keep those.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they got him in the end zone, Jake. Touchdown, Center Point. That was one of the better players on the field, Ja'Cory Busby for the Center Point Eagles, just got lost back there and was just standing in the end zone by himself right there at the pylon, Jake.
Yeah, that was a tough break there for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it was. Had a chance to make the play more in the backfield, but just wasn't able to get it done. Moore was able to get the ball off to just a wide open Busby. A little 2-point conversion. Moore trying to get to the edge. Oh, he got there. Great job by by Dion Moore to reach that ball out and hit that pylon, Jake. That was impressive.
Yeah. Wow.
And so that's going to bring it back to a one-score game.
We got a flag on the other side over there.
Yeah, we do. You're going to be. It's going to put Oxford 14, Center Point Eagles 8, with Center Point Eagles getting the ball after the half. But outstanding job by Dion Moore to reach that pylon, Jake.
Right. Yeah, that was good awareness for the young man.
It's going to be a personal foul, looks like, on Center Point there. So you got 15 seconds left. You got a good chance for a return, but that first half, Oxford did everything right until that last drive.
Yeah.
And then just the Center Point Eagles were able to get outside containment and really kind of gash them up on the sideline there.
But, if you think about it, what changed in that last drive? Center Point, they got in a rhythm, they got in a hurry up as far as not huddling, and, they were able to bust a few big plays there.
Oh, yeah, man. It's going to be exhausting chasing around the athletes that Center Point's putting on the field right now, especially after Finlayson ran you over a play before. But with that personal foul, Center Point will be kicking off from the 25, and we'll have a great chance for a return here. It'll be Jeremiah Jackson, the freshman, lining up to kick for Center Point. It's a good kick. Kamar Hampton's going to have a lot of room to run on this return. Kamar Hampton up the center. They got a wedge set up. Oh, that was close, Jake. That was
a really good return there.
Yes, it was. There was
close to breaking that too.
That was beautiful to watch up here to see that wedge open up like that. But just an outstanding play by Javon Tate Turner for Center Point to just able to just knock Kamari Hampton off his route there. We'll have Mims and gun flanked by DK Wilson. Mims with the snap, looking. Oh, he braced. Great job by Kamari Hampton to make that catch. Got to go out of bounds. And that'll be the halftime. Jake, your Oxford Yellow Jackets 14, Center Point Eagles 8. A lot of good things in that half, Jake, for Oxford, but you'd like to be up more than this off of the way you played.
Absolutely, yeah. The way they've played and the score do not reflect each other. I mean, other than that last drive for Center Point, the Yellow Jackets have really dictated the speed and everything of this game. So, I'm sure they'll go in at halftime, make the necessary adjustments, and, I look forward to seeing the second half.
Absolutely. Well, for you watching at home or wherever you're at, we're going to let you enjoy these bands. I tell you, watching early the Center Point band has kind of been a treat to watch up here, Jake. So looking forward to seeing them, and of course your home team, Oxford Yellow Jackets band. So refs clearing the field now, and so here is your bands. And what an amazing halftime show by the Centerpoint Band and the honoring of the band seniors by the Oxford Yellow Jackets Band. I'm bringing in Miss Candace Finley, and she is the media director for OHS Jacket Media. And Ms. Finley, I'd like you to talk a little bit about the partnership that you have with TV24 and what you guys do here for the Jacket Media.
Yes, absolutely. So when we took over the program, or I took over the program around 2018, and it was really important to us to create a partnership with TV24 because live streaming and broadcast is such a diverse field to go into. It's such a popular and in-demand field to go into that it was really important for us to start a live streaming program. And so we did start partnering with TV24, and then unfortunately, COVID happened, and we really were not able to my kids just weren't able to film anymore. And so it was really important when we came back from COVID, especially that 2022 or that 2022 season rather, that we really beef up our kind of partnership with TV24. And so we did start, sending our students to the studio to begin filming. They came here and were able to have my students job shadow with them as they, live streamed the games for us. Well, then we were very blessed in our district to be able to purchase the equipment that we needed to be more self-sufficient. Not that we didn't appreciate and we didn't get a lot out of our partnership with them, but we really wanted to be self-sufficient and let our students have their hand in every aspect of live streaming and broadcasting, from setting up our cameras to setting up the audio, coming up with the scheduling and the graphics and scripts, and to do all of the things that it entails. And so since then, we really hit the ground running last year in that 22-23 season with having our students go to the studio and help run their switcher. And now we're able to utilize our studio here on campus to have TV24 bring in their professionals and just have a really good working relationship with them to produce what you're seeing tonight. And it's student-led. Yes, myself and then our other TV production teacher, Mr. Chad Wells, we do a lot of the other technical things, but most of what you're seeing, from the cameras to the soundboard setup, everything is all student run, and that's very important for us that we keep it that way.
And it's really impressive to see what you have done here.
Thank you.
I'm so impressed with these young kids. I have an 18-year-old. I can barely get him to pay attention enough to cut off the light in the bathroom. And from what I'm seeing from this student-led production, your kids seem to really care, to the point that before the broadcast, I saw you talking to a lady here whose son got to interview Coach Adams last week, and she was excited about the opportunity for her son to be able to do something like that.
Yes, and I think buy-in, that's something that I stress. I cannot stress that enough, actually, is, and for any aspect of education, but especially in a technical field, in career tech education, we have to have that student buy-in from the beginning, and that all goes back to building that relationship with the kids to really make them feel valued and that their opinions and their ideas matter. That's how I have students that do what we do, is that they know that when they're with us, they are on the clock. It is their job, it's their broadcast, and they're not just here to earn a grade. They're here, they have that 100% buy-in, which is so important.
That is amazing. It's an amazing program, and I look forward to great things continuing for this media department that you're building.
Absolutely,
it's phenomenal.
Yeah, we're very excited. We will be kind of winding down on our football broadcasts as the season kind of comes to a close, as we, kind of wrap that up. But we've got basketball, girls and boys, starting up. We've got softball in the spring, baseball in the spring. We do our VEX robotics competitions. We're going to be live streaming the Green Prix at Chocolaca Park that you guys have been mentioning on Saturday, or Friday and Saturday rather. And so there's always something that our kids are doing, but that was the point, is we wanted to not just showcase athletics. We want to showcase every opportunity that our students have here at Oxford City Schools.
It's phenomenal. I look forward to what the future brings from you and your students. Great job, Ms. Finley.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're going to get ready here. Great talking with Miss Candace Finley, and the production that she leads with this student-led broadcast is just phenomenal, and couldn't be happier for the Oxford students. But we got a great return coming out of half by it's going to be another 15 yards tacked on to that with a personal foul out of bounds. Damian Canty with a great return from center point. Welcome back, Jake.
Hey Warren, how you doing, buddy?
Good. It was just talking to Miss Finley. Me and her were talking about what just a phenomenal job these students do here under her leadership, and how interesting it is how they really can kind of do so many aspects of a production. And as we saw last week, even interviewing the coach after the game, that's awesome for high schoolers.
Oh man, it's great. Getting that experience at this young age, I mean, it'll just pay dividends for them in the future.
Absolutely. Well, this is a disastrous start to the second half for Oxford on a momentum scale here, Jake. Great return on the kickoff, and then a personal foul added too. So you've got Center Point Eagles already starting in plus territory.
Yeah, it's a tough way to start the second half here for the Yellow Jackets, but hopefully they can get buttoned up and play sound defense here.
Deion Moore taking the ball outside on the quarterback keep. A 5-yard gain for Deion Moore just right off the bat. Going to bring up 2nd and 5. Once again, just coming out of halftime and going with a horseshoe brawl.
And it's amazing how he starts that up the middle and then just bounces it to the outside. We got to be able to do a better job of closing that gap and protecting our outside containment with our ends and our linebackers.
There's going to be a quarterback keep to the left. Great job pursuit, Keaton Brett. Yeah. Keaton Brett, just a great job wrapping up Deion Moore there.
That's right. Don't forget, Keaton Brett, he's a sophomore. So I mean, once again, young Oxford team just doing a good job out there.
And as we saw last week, Clay Chalkville really thought highly of him. As many times he got double teamed and chipped, and they had one game plan last week. It was keep a hat on him.
That's right. Wherever he is, let's go the opposite.
That's right. Looks like a Center Point had a little wardrobe malfunction going on there. All right, we're going to have... Okay, so Moore had to come out of the game for his... Jake, it looks like the refs stopped play because Moore had... Looks like maybe a little towel hanging down too far or something. I don't know. The Center Point coach is not happy about having to take his quarterback out on 3rd down. I saw him take something off and throw it, but then the rest still made him go out of the game.
Yeah. Seems to be a lot of confusion over there on the sideline. Coach wanting an explanation about what's going on here.
I mean, you might have to take a timeout here if you can get him back on the field for that. He had something hanging down, but you see right there on the running back, Fenderson, too. He's got like a towel hanging down, and that's what I saw him take off and throw, but before the ref made him come out.
Yeah.
So they're going to run it. That's going to bring in the freshman quarterback, Jeremiah Jackson, who's also, we saw earlier, the backup running back, Jake. Tough spot for a freshman.
It is, but, the way he played earlier in the game, I would feel confident putting it in his hands right now.
You got Jeremiah Jackson with a keep. Great job. Great job on the penetration from the defensive line.
Number 52 there for the Yellow Jackets.
I mean, he just, right there from the nose position, just got upfield.
That's Caleb Tenner there, and I tell you, he did a great job of wrapping that freshman up and stopping him before he got started.
He did. Now that gets Deion Moore back in the game, and they're going for it on 4th down here. A little trips right formation, unbalanced. This is the number 8 right here on the inside. It's going to be covered up. Terrence Tubbs moved down to tight end. And it's going to be a delay of game.
You know, it looked like Moore was trying to signal to his center there to hike the ball, but, you know, I don't know if the fans here could hear the stadium and the noise here, but there was just a communication error there.
Great break for the Oxford Yellow Jackets. It's going to back them up 5 yards and force the punt here, Jake. So Oxford was able to make a, you know, with some little helps of center point and the rest there, getting Dion Moore off the field. Going to get the ball back with no damage, no foul after that great field position start out by Cedar.
And it looks like they're still going to go for it here at 4th and 13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's going to pooch punt.
Yeah.
Good punt by the freshman Jackson down at the 10-yard line. Wow, that was a. This kid is going to be making some noise for them here in the future. I mean, they're already highlighting him as a freshman offensively.
Yeah, I know several kickers that'd be happy with that punt.
Absolutely. And so that's going to bring Mason Mims and his Oxford Yellow Jackets back onto the field, starting at the 10-yard line.
Got DK Wilson back there at running back, flanked to Mims' right.
Going to be a quad set even. The emotion across Mims' face. Mims with a snap, rolls to the right in the flats. Great ball. Great ball. Is going to be able to pick up a good 4 yards there. To Nick Hampton in the flats. It was a little flood route and was able to get him out there open in the flats.
Nice little 5-yard pickup there. So
going to be Mason Mims in the shotgun. DK Wilson will fake once again, going to Kamari Hampton. Going to be a two-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short, Jake.
Well, you know, 2 plays, 2 positive yards brings up a manageable 3rd and 2.
And brings in your big back, Jaden Thomas, who they Coach Adams has shown that when it's a yard or 2, he wants Jaden in the game.
That's right.
It'll be Jaden be the Mason Mims left. Hampton coming in motion. Hand off Thomas, great job once again. The kid continues
Number 22, that Malik Brown.
He continues to flash, Jake.
Yes. I mean, he came through that line untouched and just gobbled up Jaden Thomas there in the backfield.
Any college coaches out there looking for a linebacker, you might want to make your way to Cedar Point, Alabama, because Malik Brown is a football player.
Yeah.
One thing we don't like to see is Ja'Cory Busby with some room here, Jake, to return this punt. Oxford's having to run someone on late. It's going to be tough to get this off. 2 seconds left. One, get the snap. Oh, bad snap. Oh,
Bad kick.
just disastrous. And we touched it, looks like, right there. So it's going to be just disastrous play. And a foul. We're going to have Oga running into the kicker, so we're going to be able to get a re-kick.
You know, 4th and 5, the running into the kicker.
That'll get it.
Yeah. Let's see what they say here.
Yeah, they got the offense line to go back up on the field. Ooh, what a break for Oxford there.
I tell you, that is fantastic for the Yellow Jackets.
Oh, man. That was
because that was disastrous. One, I mean, you couldn't have drawn up a worse way to start the half. But what a break!
They're marking this short, Jake. It looks like they're going to mark it 4th and a football. Surely we're going to get a measurement out of this.
Yeah, I would think so. You know, we got the.
Looks like they're white hat.
Got the scoreboard. Well, now the scoreboard's updated to 4th and 1, but You know, it was 4th and 5 and a 5-yard penalty. My math brings 1st and 10, but
Well, they got all 4 refs together over there, so they're about to mark it off or put in a light bulb. We don't know which one yet.
yeah.
Well, it's like they're gonna. I tell you, Jake, I don't think I've ever seen the need for 4 refs to mark off a ball.
Yeah. And I don't think I've ever seen the yardstick be stuck where the first down for the line to gain is.
They're going to give them the first down.
Okay, we're good. There we go.
All right, so it'll be Oxford Yellow Jackets with a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. What a break! What a break! So now it's time to capitalize on this points and get some points out of this. They're going to have to reset this 25. This has just been.
Well, and the play clock's running.
Yeah. I mean, we're already down to 11 seconds when they mark the ball, so they need to reset.
The game clock still it continues to run.
Well, they took 4 refs to mark off that ball, so we're going to need to call a couple more refs in to get the time right. I tell you, Jake, we give refs a lot, but that's a job I wouldn't want. There's nothing you can do right during a game if you're a ref.
You couldn't melt it down and pour that job on me.
Heck no. Because no matter what you do, somebody's going to be mad at you when you walk out of the stadium.
That's right. You know, at least at this level, you're playing football. I mean, I see those, you know, the youth football games on Saturdays and those refs. I mean, there's holding every play. There's offsides every play. And, I mean, after a while, you know, you just let them go with it.
Yeah. It's a tough job for sure. All right, I think they've just about got everything figured out for us, and should be ready to.
I'm still amazed at the game clock. I mean, it's still 6:48.
So now they're backing them up again. So they're going to mark them off with a delay of game. Which you know Coach Adams got to be furious because by the time they marked that ball, Jake, there was 11 seconds on the play clock.
That's right.
Let's go, Jackets!
All right, so, well, just time to refresh. And
After mass confusion, here we go.
Mason Mims got Jaden Lewis in motion across his face, flanked by DK. Hand off to DK Wilson. DK Wilson to the outside. Great. Man, like a water bug, Jake.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, hats off to the center point defense. They did a great job of just containing him. I mean, trying to tackle him is about like trying to tackle a greased hog. You just can't get a good grip on him.
DK probably ran 25 yards to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Yeah.
I've been very impressed with their defensive front seven. They've been wreaking havoc on Oxford all night. Mason Mims in the gun. Mason Mims drops back. Looking deep. He's got a man on the wheel route. He's got him open.
Nick Richardson, yeah.
Nick Richardson with the move. Nick Richardson, he's got a block. The ball's loose. Nick Richardson, you'd like to see him just continue upfield. When he watches that on tape, he had a touchdown there.
Yeah, he really did. Yeah.
And so, but, Fumble got the ball back. It's going to be 1st and 10. Another 50-yard play for the Oxford Yellow Jackets.
Yeah. Another Nick Richardson reception, too.
He did a good job. Mason Mims reading the zone there. Cover 2 and was able to hit the wheel route. Mason Mims flank. DK sending DK in motion. Hits DK Wilson in the flats. DK Wilson got some blockers up there making a move. 10-yard gain.
Yeah, got the first down there.
Well, they're going to mark him a little short, it looks like now, Jake. Good 9-yard pickup by DK Wilson. Great job, great play design, getting him out there in the flats. That's kind of play you want. You want to get that kid out in space.
That's right. You know, they've had a lot of success with that play, just putting him in motion out and just, you know, out in the flat and letting him turn it upfield.
Jaden Lewis is is limping pretty bad up there. It'd be interesting to watch this. Mason Mims in the gun. We hand off Jaden Thomas. Jaden Thomas on the left side picks up the first down. Good fight. Oh, we're going to be coming back with a hold, it looks like, Jake.
Yeah.
You don't like to see that. You got a good drive going, but it looks like they're gonna get the Oxford Yellow Jackets on a hold. Looks like number 67, Jaden Young, our sophomore center, got out there and
got a little handsy.
Yeah. That's tough. You turn a first down into a second and long. You hate to see that. And that was just Jaden Young making an effort play, so we're going to do stack receivers down at the bottom of your screen. Mason Mims, flanked by Jaden Thomas. Mason Mims with a handoff. Thomas, oh, there's opening there. Good job. Good run. He's still fighting.
Yeah.
Great job. 8-yard run by Jaden Thomas on second down. He's going to be able to set up third and short for your Oxford Yellow Jackets. It's good to see Oxford starting to lean on them a little bit here on this drive, Jake.
Yeah, you know, and they're starting to, even with the penalty there, they have a nice rhythm going right now.
They do. Mason Mims in the gun, still the stack formation to the right. Handoff. Oh, great.
Wow, look at that.
Good job, Jaden. Absolutely outstanding job by Jaden Thomas. Just fighting for that extra yard, getting that first down. I mean, he was met in the backfield by Caleb Holt, and Jaden Thomas just wasn't going to be okay with that.
But, you know, that's why he's that big, powerful back. I mean, he's not going to go down by that first defender.
No, he's not. That was will and want there. He wants to be here for the first round of the playoffs.
That's right.
Jaden Thomas stays in the game to the left of Mason Mims. Going to go balanced, 2 tight end set. Mims is going to be handed off Jaden Turner. Once again, fighting for yards. Good 2-yard hard-fought pickup and some more laundry on the field. Jake?
Yeah.
It's thrown in the area of Holden. Yep, Holden, your Oxford Yellow Jackets. So that's 2 holding penalties on Oxford on this drive.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
And this is turning into one of those drives. If you score a touchdown, you got 150 yards of offense.
Right.
And that's going to set up a 1st and 20 for your Oxford Yellow Jackets. And gives opportunity, though, to get D.K. Wilson back in the game. He's going to be to Mason Mims' right. Going to be still in that 2 tight end balance set. Mason Mims takes the snap. Looks, good pocket. D.K. Wilson, the flats. Great moves.
Great play by D.K. Wilson. Good pitch and catch there from Mims to Wilson.
That's going to be a 15-yard gain on first down to D.K. Wilson, Jake. Outstanding play by the young running back.
Yes. I mean, look, when you get him in space, he's hard to bring down. I mean, he's got quick feet, good moves, good eyes.
Just a good all-around, all-purpose back there.
Yeah.
Mason Mims in shotgun with D.K. Wilson on his left. Mason takes the snap, hands it to D.K. D.K. looking for him, just not much there, Jake.
He kind of rode that ladder from the center all the way down to the wide out and just never could find that crease to get in there.
And Malik Brown once again on the tackle for the Center Point Eagles.
Malik Brown may be bigger than the linebacker from last week. I mean, looking at that gentleman, he is just – I mean, he's a mountain of a man at that linebacker position.
He's impressive. He's impressive. It's going to give us quads on 3rd and 3. Mason Mims in gun. Motion across his face. Mason Mims rolling to the left. Going to get pressure on him and a sack.
Wow.
That is going to be a 15-yard sack on Mason Mims. Great job. Great pressure. Once again, you know, that number 8 for center point, that would be Terrence Tubbs.
Yeah. You know, he's their sack leader. You see why?
He has done a great job getting pressure, but now, you know, you got to go for it here. You're in no man's land for a field goal, and so it's going to be Thomas in the game, flanking Mims on his left. Mason Mims with a snap. Good pocket. He's looking deep. He's got his man. Oh, that's going to be a hold. There we go. That's going to be a pass interference on number 3, Antonio Garfield. And, hey, that was the right call.
Absolutely. Yeah, the play was there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just little extracurricular activity going on.
You know, Kamari Hampton is just week after week showing what a physical receiver he is in the middle of the field. If you're gonna let him get to the middle of the field, you better be ready to put a body on him because he's playing tough.
Absolutely.
And once again, like last week, being able to use that big frame of his to shield the defender and leave the defender no choice but to grab him.
That's right. You know, like we mentioned, creating those opportunities when there's nothing there.
That's right. Looks like we're going to go. Got Jaden Thomas in the game at running back now. So we're going to go trips left with Nick Hampton, the tight end, to his right side, and Jaden Thomas on Mims' right. Mims takes the snaps, looking to pass. Look across the middle. He's got the wheel route. He's got him open.
Oh, nice move there.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds. That was about to be a phenomenal play. Who's that over there, Jake? Is that
Yeah, Nick Richardson.
Nick Richardson?
Yeah.
That he just stepped out at the 1 yard line. What a pitch and catch by Mims there. He had him, and Nick just stepped out of bounds there. So it's going to be a little power flex set to the right. Jaden Thomas on hand. Oh, he's going to throw it. Great job. Went back to him. That's going to be a touchdown.
Yeah, Kamari Hampton with that. Is that right?
Yep, that is. Great job. Great pitch and catch. A little push off there by the receiver, but hey, ref wasn't looking at it, and so hey, we'll take it. Yeah. That's going to be a touchdown, Oxford Yellow Jackets.
You know, it was very fitting. The man who extended the series with the draw and the pass interference on 4th and 12 was the same man that got the touchdown reception here.
Yep. So we're going to be lining up for the extra point here. Kicks up. Kick is good. And with 1 minute and 41 seconds left to go in the third quarter, it's your Oxford Yellow Jackets 21 and Center Point Eagles 8.
You know, Warren, let's talk about that drive just for a second while we're getting ready for the kickoff. Think about what all transpired for this touchdown to happen. I mean, they had 4th down, they were punting, time running out, almost a delay of game with that, but then it was a roughing the kicker, got the first down, back and forth. You know, it seemed like it took 10 minutes for them to sort out, you know, where the ball was, who was singing and who was dancing. And 1 quarter later, we got a touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
You're right, an amazing time-consuming drive by the Oxford Yellow Jackets. And you know, like I said, I mean, you had two holding penalties there too, and on a drive that started at your 10.
That's right.
And to be able to eat that much clock and be able to go up 2 scores in this game, you're feeling good about this because time's starting to run out.
That's right. And think about the rest that the defense just got too. I mean, they ought to be coming out fresh legs, ready to go.
Absolutely. And after the extra point, Ray Barrera is lining up for the kickoff here, who's like we talked about earlier, has had a phenomenal night kicking the football.
He has.
So Ray Barrera is getting set. motion. Bringing Britt across. Guerrero checks both sides and kickoff.
Good kickoff there.
Gonna be a return here. Camarius Horn's got a little bit of space, but hey, what a job right there, being able to track the. That was Barrera.
Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, the
that-
kicker making the tackle there on the sideline.
Hey, listen, between his onside kick and making that tackle, that young man's gonna be able to rest well tonight.
That's right.
I mean, he kind of laid a little bit of a hit stick on him there too.
Yeah.
That was impressive by the kicker.
Hey, I'm the kicker, and welcome to the game.
Right? I mean, got to make Mom do a little laundry tonight, right?
That's right.
All
Showcase
right.
the grass stains.
That's right. Dion Moore takes the snap, looks, rolling. Oh, receiver fell down, but Bigsby got it. He is tough to tackle.
He is. The freshman Fleming with the tackle there.
Busby fell down on that, but Moore was able to just throw it to him when he was sitting on his butt. And Busby got up, made a couple people miss, picked up the first down.
You know, the ends there, they got great pressure on Moore, Donovan Jones, Keenan Britt, and, you know, once again, he's an athlete. He's able to get it out.
They're going to be going to the quads. Dion Moore in shotgun. Fenderson flanked to his right. Moore hands off Fenderson. Got a little space there. Boom. Gosh. What a run by Fenderson.
Yes.
That was Keenan Britt he hit, too. He absolutely bulldozed Keenan Britt there.
Yeah.
I mean, Keenan Britt's one of the premier players of that 26 class, and Fenderson got some leverage on him. Like I said, once again, he's an impressive young running back.
He really is. Really reminds you that, you know, old school Thurman Thomas, just nose to the ground, you know.
Exactly. More on shotgun. Got the receiver, got him open across the middle, making some moves. It's going to be another first down. Hitting Antonio Garfield across the middle. It seems like the Center Point Eagles are starting to wake up a little bit, Jake.
Yeah. 27 seconds left in the third quarter.
You know, every time they went to this hurry-up, they've had success against the defense. Moore in shotgun, Fenderson to his right. Snap, handoff Fenderson again to the left side, another hole. Fenderson with a run. Ooh, he got lucky. He ran out of bounds there. He had a little more space on that line. It's going to be a 13-yard gain. It's going to be another first down.
We got a flag on the play. I think we got a holding on number 3 for Center Point.
That'd be Antonio Garfield. And you're right, Jake. That flag is thrown right in that area of receiver holding.
Yep. I noticed when the ball carrier ran past him, he let go of the Oxford defender and was holding his hands up like, hey, it wasn't me. But
yeah. Well, that just lets the ref know it's always you.
That's right. Mr. White had keyed on to him pretty quick.
Yeah. And both teams just shooting themselves in the foot with holding penalties. Oxford was able to capitalize on theirs. Let's see if we can keep them from capitalizing on their mistake. And so it looks like they're and that should take us to the fourth quarter here. See if they'll be able to get one off or not. Moore gets the snap off.
Look at Tapley closing in with that speed from the linebacker.
Oh, but he's going to get a personal foul on him. That was a great job by Dion Moore of selling that, Jake.
Really was, yeah.
You know, and it's going to be another one. There's going to be an extra one on top of it. So let's see what the second one, who the second one's on. But Tapley, you're right, Jake. He did a great job closing there, and you know, it was just an acting job by Moore to get that person foul.
Yeah, look, the tackle was in motion. I mean, you can't stop when you're going full speed like that. You can't. Oh my God, we're at the sideline. I got to stop. I mean, you finished through it, and unfortunately, he wins an Oscar tonight for that performance. You know.
He does. Coach Adams. Okay, so it's real defense. Okay, it's going to be offsetting.
Offsetting, yeah.
Personal foul on each team, and so.
And I think that's a good call there because
Yeah.
I'm sure there was some jaw jacking going on between the players, and let them. It wasn't a violent hit out of bounds. I mean,
No.
it was just finishing the play. So
It looked like Moore just kind of fell down and Tapley was still holding on to him. But that'll bring us to the fourth quarter, and it's still Oxford Yellow Jackets 21, Center Point Eagles 8, and 1 quarter away from hosting the first round playoff game.
that's right. The Oxford players got their 4 held up in the air.
All the fans still in the stadium. Students are down there having fun. Bands kicking, and just great time of year. It's been a quick season too, Jake.
It really has.
This is one of the region plays. This is the last bit of region play. You're gonna have non-region matchup next week against a great team in the Jacksonville Golden Eagles.
Yep.
But it's been a
great job to the fans for staying engaged in the game, and the cheerleaders they doing a great job from their podium. And I talked to a buddy of mine, Michael Snyder, today, and just having the cheerleaders engaged in the game like they are, it really helps the fans and the student section stay energized.
Oh, absolutely great environment that they have set up here at Oxford, and it comes down to that passion,
Yes.
And so we see it on the other sideline there with Center Point's fans. There's just the passion can take you a long way.
It can.
All right, so it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Center Point Eagles. Jake, they got Malik Brown out there as a little H-back right now.
Oh, wow.
So Dion Moore take the snap. Oh, we got a receiver across the middle. Got the catch. Oh, good tackle, but it's going to be a 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
2-3-yard line.
That was a good ball by Dion Moore. Outstanding route by the receiver, Malachi Brown. And so be 1st and goal from the 2. Moore shotgun with snap, handoff Finlayson, and he's bulldozer, goes right in the end zone. Touchdown, Center Point Eagles.
Well, that's if you're the Center Point Eagles, that's how you want to start the fourth quarter. In a close game, 21-8. Punching in for a quick score.
Absolutely, it is. And they went for 2 the first time. But I don't think there's going to be any difference this time, Jake. And so once again, still got Malik Brown out there, and they got him at center right now, Jake. Moore with a snap, a high snap. Get the pressure, Tapley. Good job.
Yeah, great job by Tapley.
Outstanding job by the 2 linebackers to get pressure on Moore there and make
Hudson
him throw it.
Gilman and James Tapley there. Yeah, good job.
So that still makes it a 1-score game with your Oxford Yellow Jackets 21, Center Point Eagles 14. Center Point getting ready to kick off, and Oxford, you want to see another drive like we saw last. Just eat a bunch of time off this clock and end it with a score and take this game to the house.
Oh, that's ideal, no doubt.
But, like we were talking, Jake, Center Point's giving Oxford fits with that hurry up. That whole drive for Center Point, even to carry from the end of the 3rd quarter, carrying on the 4th quarter, going quick like that.
That's right.
It's tough on the defense.
Well, and it worked for them in the first half. If I'm Center Point, I don't know why I'm not right now saying, hey, here's our next 10, 15 plays.
Yeah.
Stop us,
Yeah, and it's unfortunately they're putting it on tape, and it's understandable too. Oxford has such a young defense that's expected out of a young defense to struggle with tempo.
Yeah.
Jackson with the kickoff. Little pooch kick. It's going to hit the ground. You got to pick that one up. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Just a mental mistake there.
That is going to be Center Point's football, Jake. You cannot let that ball sit on the ground like that on a kickoff. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's not.
Just a mental error right there, Jake. I mean, that's tough.
That's terrible.
They're too fast of a team to let the ball sit on the ground on a kickoff.
I don't know. I don't know if the receiver was thinking, hey, just maybe it'll go out of bounds, or because it was close to the sidelines. But yeah, that's a mistake that could come back and haunt him.
So we got Center Point Eagles back on the field. Deion Moore in shotgun. Finneson at tailback. He's handing off Finneson. He's got a hole up the middle. Keenan Brett chased him down, but not before he gained 6 yards on first down. Now kind of the opposite of what we were talking about. You expect Center Point to kind of want to start burning some clock themselves.
That's right. They want to burn clock, but at the same time, they need to score right here,
Oh, yes. Deion Moore in shotgun. Finlayson. Deion Moore with the keeper. Good job by the Oxford defense.
Yeah, nice swarm of Yellow Jackets there on the tackle for Deion Moore.
Keenan Brett and
company.
Yeah, it really was. That was some good gang tackling. It's going to bring up a third and a long 3 for the Center Point Eagles. Got Finneson coming out of the game for Center Point, and the freshman Jackson coming back in to flank by Deion Moore. Going to be 2 receiver set with the tight end flex. Moore looking. Tip.
Oh,
good
nice
job.
Play. Yeah, great play.
So, hey, that's going to bring up a looks like a 4th and 4 for the Eagles. Looks like Jackson staying in the game at running back with Moore. I like to see that. I like as many plays as we can get without Finneson on the field.
Yeah. Caleb Tenner just checked into the game for the Yellow Jackets.
Got the Oxford fans on their feet, clapping, trying to urge on this defense for a stand here.
Yeah.
Moore in shotgun. Moore takes a snap, play fake, looking deep. Oh, wow. Good.
Yeah,
Great job by the freshman. Once again, the freshman flashing as he did last week.
Wow, Fleming. What a ball play.
J.S. Fleming once again showing off what a force he can be coming off that edge at outside linebacker, Jake.
What a great series for the Yellow Jackets defensively there. I mean, pinned deep by miscommunication on the kickoff and stopped them on 4th down.
And once again, this has kind of been the theme of the game tonight for Oxford. Not letting your mistakes hurt you. Mims with the handoff. DK with 7 cuts and 3 yards and a good run. Picks up 5 yards. Jake, I know you as an Oxford man, you've talked highly of this DK Wilson, and I see why. This kid is special.
Oh, he's a great utility player. He can run the ball good, he can catch the ball good, and he is quick as a cat.
And DK Wilson stays in flank to Mims' right. Mason Mims with a snap, fake, hit the flats. Keeps his feet. Great job.
So Richardson there with the
Nick Richardson catching the ball in the flats and getting upfield and great play, great pitch and catch. Clock's running with 9:56. Let's see, they keep DK. We got DK and Jaden Thomas out on the field. We go ahead, DK. Oh, DK makes the catch. Great tackle out
That is
there.
a great tackle. Good job by DK to get back to the line of scrimmage after bobbling that catch.
Cameron Bonner out there for the Eagles. He did a great job of shedding his block and making that tackle. That could have been dangerous for the Center Point Eagles, but great play by that young man.
Yeah.
So Thomas is going to be the standing back beside Mims. Mason Mims with a little check with me. Showing their defense. It looked like Caleb Hope was coming on that play, Jake.
Yeah.
Mims with the shotgun. He's looking. Good job by the offensive line. That's going to be a pass interference.
Let me tell you, did you see 77 and Malik Brown? They had a little extra activity going on there, and 77's got his helmet off. So, yeah.
He's coming off fired up too, Jake. He's ready to go back in. But once again,
he wants another shot at that.
Yes, he does. Once again, Kamari Hampton just being such a physical receiver and drawing that pass interference call to set the Oxford Yellow Jackets up with another first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for your Oxford Yellow Jackets at the There's some quarterbacks in 6A that can't make that throw. Snaps down, kicks up, kick is good.
Maria's having a fantastic night now.
It's phenomenal. And with 6:40 left in the game, it's your Oxford Yellow Jackets 28 and Cedarport Eagles 14. So now you're about to see some desperation mode out of him, Jake.
Yeah, which, I tell you, this could be a blessing for Centerpoint right now because they're getting really close to being forced to going into that hurry-up offense, and that's where they've had the most success the whole game.
You're right. That's, Oxford's really been able to hold that offense of theirs in check until they went hurry-up. So, but hopefully what we saw out of J.S. Fleming will continue over on this drive, and because they're gonna definitely be in Dion Moore save us kind of zone right now.
That's right. But I tell you, late in the fourth quarter, the band's still into it, the fans are into it. So it's. Centerpoint don't have much working for them right now.
No, you couldn't ask for more as an Oxford coach right now. Like you said, with the environment you have here at home with the band, the fans, and for a defensive coach, knowing that they're going to be throwing, and you got some pass rushers like you have on your team.
That's right.
To be able to just send them boys and go get the quarterback. Ferrer with the kick. Be returned. Good job returning on the kick once again.
The ball's out. Looks like Oxford's got it. Let's see.
So they mark it.
They mark him down.
It looks like they're marking him down. Ja'Cory Busby, they're going to not mark him down. Once again, it's been a pleasure to see this kid play. The junior, he'll be back next year. It looks like to be one of the premier offensive weapons in the region next year. So just like that, Dion Moore and his Centerpoint Eagles take the field. Be Moore in shotgun. Moore takes the snap, fakes the handoff, play fake. More running, more scrambling. He's got a lane. Keenan Brett with a tackle, but it's 17 yards downfield, Jake.
Yeah, you hate to see that if you're a Yellow Jackets fan. Good job by Dion Moore.
What a play by Brett to track him down that far downfield, too. That's Brett's got to be tired right now because he ran a long way to get the young man.
That's right. I think it's great seeing that kind of speed out of a D lineman, too.
Shows you why he's one of the premier players of that 26 class. The option, Jackson, the freshman, once again, 30. Finishes it off. And Jake, your man, number 33.
James Tapley. I tell you, this kid is an amazing ball player. He's a headhunter and just phenomenal linebacker for this Yellow Jackets football team.
Not only did Tapley chase him down in space, he stripped the ball. Just textbook play from a player that Oxford's becoming to expect nothing less out of the young man because he is just as consistent as they come, Jake.
That's right.
And so it'll bring out Mason Mims and the Oxford Yellow Jacket offense. Under 6 minutes, up 2 scores. Now just burn clock and let's get to that first round playoff hosting. And Mims in the shotgun. Mims handoff DK Wilson. DK Wilson with a hole. DK Wilson cut up field. Great 8-yard gain by DK Wilson.
He runs that ball. It appears effortlessly. He just really good ball carrier there.
Oh, he's been having a phenomenal night. It's been a pleasure to watch this young man. Mason Mims with DK Flake to his left. Mason Mims with snap. Hand it off DK. DK with the hole. DK making moves. DK looking for that edge. Busby tracked him down, but not before another Oxford Yellow Jackets first down on DK Wilson's gain of 8 yards.
DK is going to catch his breath on the sideline. Looks like I got Jaden Thomas coming in for him.
Here comes the Thunder. And it's such a weapon when you have that 1-2 punch of a power back and a scat back, Jake, that it just give you nightmares as a defensive coordinator.
That's right.
The Mason Mims with Jaden Thomas on his left. Standing tailback, handoff to Thomas. Thomas looking for room around the edge. He's going to get about 3 yards there, and he's ran out of bounds by number 16 for center point. Don't have a number for the young man, but maybe. You like to see that out of Kamari Hampton, the senior receiver, to have the understanding to make sure that he stayed in bounds there, Jake.
That's right.
So it'll be Mason Mims in the gun with DK flanked to his right. Mason Mims going to fake the handoff, going to look out there. He makes the move, and that is Nick Richardson going in for the touchdown to put the Oxford Yellow Jackets up 28-14. I guess I'll put them on another 6 there, Jake.
Yeah, 34-14. Yeah.
Great move out there by Richardson.
That's another young man I'm impressed with. I mean, he's got great hands, great footwork at that wide out position.
And what a move out there on the perimeter to get past that defender and put another 6 on the board.
Yep.
Looking for the extra point here. Holds down, kicks up, and kick is good. So that puts your Oxford Yellow Jackets up 35-14 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game. And
you hear that? You hear that, Warren?
What's that?
I think that's the fat lady warming her voice up in the back.
She is. She is. That shuts the door on their chances of coming back in this game and solidifies Oxford's first round hosting of the playoffs.
Great showing tonight by the Yellow Jackets, offensively and defensively. They, clearly put the work in this week in practice, and they had a great game plan to attack these center point Eagles.
They did. Great, like you said, Jake. Great game plan. They've done a great job containing Dion Moore all night, keeping him in check and limiting his explosive plays, because you're not going to stop a kid like that, but great job limiting his explosive plays. And hey, how about this? It was senior night tonight, but seniors are going to get another chance in Lamar Field.
That's right. Yeah.
So you're going to get at least one more game, seniors. Brad lining up for another kick. Brad signaling both sides. Puts a foot to it. Good kick, good deep kick. Busby with the fielding again. Great job.
Yeah,
great pursuit.
By the Yellow Jackets.
That'd be number 46, Jeremiah Edwards, the junior on the stop. Great job tracking them down there.
It'd be interesting to see kind of what the predictions are. I know, you got tonight's game, then you got next week's game across the state. I know next week Oxford, their game's a non-class, non-region, non-counter, but I wonder what the first round of the playoffs, prediction is for the opponents for the Yellow Jackets.
I'm not 100% sure on that either, Jake. But I'm interested to see who they're gonna have come in here. Be a snap. Moore looking, being chased. Moore showing off. Ooh, great job.
Is that Fleming again?
Once again, Jahias Fleming just absolutely laying the hammer down.
Wow.
I tell you, whoever's coming here for the first round is gonna have some head scratching when they're watching the tape of what that freshman can do.
That's
He's on
right.
the same side as Brett. All right, it'll be Dion Moore in the shotgun on second down. Be handoff. Finnison. Oh, Finnison with a great job. Ooh, he's a load, man. Finnison, I wouldn't want to be standing on the railroad tracks when he's coming down.
No chance.
And he is a junior, so he'll be back. Center Point has a lot of good things to grow on for next year themselves.
They got big Malik Brown lining up at wide out there on the bottom of your screen.
He's going to hit the receiver, Antonio Garfield. Minimal gain. Great job by the Oxford secondary to only hold him to a 2-yard gain there. So going to bring up 2nd and 8. We're under 2.5 minutes left to go in this game. I see what you're talking about. You got the big dude out there, Malik Brown in the slot. Moore rolls to his right. He's going to hit Malik.
Oh my God. Oh, big boy's running now. Yeah.
He was It took 5 of them to bring him down.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with this kid.
Oh, I am too. I mean, that again, he's just a big kid, big athletic kid.
1:40 left to go, so we got a stoppage here. It'll be timeout Oxford. Looking at this game and watching this game tonight, Jake, and looking what Center Point has. You got Dion Moore, who's a phenomenal athlete, is a junior. You got their running back, Finnerson is a junior. Both their skill guys, Garfield and Busby, are both juniors. We're going to be looking at probably number 1 versus number 2 in the region going into next year.
Yeah.
For these two teams, because with Oxford's youth and Center Point's youth,
That's right.
I mean, this game is for who finishes in second place in the region this year. So I can't help to think, with all that Clay Chalkville is losing next year, this should really kind of be your top 2 teams in the region.
It should be, yes. And I mean, here's the thing. This has the potential to be such a tough region because, you have Pell City down the road with first-year head coach Rush Probst doing. I mean, really, he's known for building a program. So what could they potentially look like next year? So this Region 6 could be dicey next year.
It could be. Well, 1:40, we got Dion Moore in the shotgun. Got flamed by Fenderson. We got a stoppage of play again. I don't know what they're. I don't know why they stopped it there, Jake.
I don't know either. It seems to be some.
Okay, they didn't know why they stopped it either.
Okay.
So
second half has had a little bit of a confusion in some parts of it.
It has. Dion Moore in shotgun, flanked by Fenderson to his left. There's going to be offsides on Oxford there. It looks like an Oxford defensive lineman jumped in the neutral zone there. And that's the call. It's one of those effort plays. You got some backups in now. This game's out of reach. You can't recover 3 scores in this amount of time, but good to see some of these players get some work, but the coach not happy bringing 43 back out there.
Yeah, that's Fleming, the freshman.
Looks like Fleming's going to be coming off the edge here too, Jake. More with the snap, handoff, Fenderson. Fenderson looking for him, just not much there.
And Fleming with the stop.
He's like a cat. I mean, he's so quick, and he can just, he lines up on one side of the field, and before you know it, he's on the other.
Yeah, but all those Oxford linebackers are like that. I mean, they have a really good linebacker core on this Oxford team.
More trying to run left, nothing there.
Oh, look at Hudson Gilman there with the backside containment.
Just phenomenal. 33 and 34. Just continue to impress with fast, steady play from the linebacker position.
Yeah. That's something we coach even at the youth level is, don't sleep on that backside, because that play could turn back and come back your way anytime. And right then it did, and Hudson was in a great position to make the tackle for a loss.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that can get you beat quicker than anything on defense is your linebackers getting out of place. Jake.
That's right.
And there,
52 seconds left in the game, and the band and cheerleaders are still going strong.
Oh yeah, the PA announcer just announced that hosting the first round playoff game, and that got everybody excited.
That's right.
Save a little gas money, stay at home. All right, so center point will come back out. Deion Moore and Fenderson still in the game. Deion Moore in the gun with Fenderson flanked to his left as a standing tailback. Moore with a snap, Moore looking deep. Malik Brown again with a great catch. He had 4 defenders on him on that play, Jake, and still came down with that ball.
Well, nobody looked really excited about defending him either.
Not at all. He's a large human being. But the good news about next year is we don't have to deal with him next year. Oh, he's got a receiver open in the end zone. Oh, that's going to be a pass interference.
That was a little handsy on both sides there, so I don't.
Well, it looks like the problem was there. Judd Snyder didn't turn his head, and so if Judd Snyder would have turned his head there, he would have been fine. But not turning his head there is going to end up getting him that flag every time. So Center Point Eagles just playing for a little bit of pride here now, Jake. There goes the ref. They pass interference. On Judd Sire. They're going to mark that off. We're under 30 seconds left to go in this game. Well, looking ahead to next week, Jake, Oxford's going to make a trip down 21, a little short trip, and go out to Jacksonville.
Yeah, I tell you, I think it's going to be a great ball game. I know Clint Smith and the Golden Eagles, they'll be prepared for it, and it ought to be a good game to tune into and watch.
Absolutely, no doubt in that. Jacksonville with their senior-laden team, a lot of speed, a lot of skill, a lot of size. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup. So let's see. In Jacksonville tonight beat White Plains 62-0, and so we should have a really, really exciting game next week out in Jacksonville.
Yeah. Jacksonville, they're in another tough region as well. They're in Region 4 there with Hanley and Anna Anniston, and I mean it's just a tough region to compete in.
With them Montford, there's going to be a fumble on the play, and Oxford will recover that, and that will be
it's big Hudson Gilman on the tackle, causing the fumble.
Looks like they're going to keep the ball. Yep. So that'll be the ball game. But yeah, the going out to Jacksonville, it's going to be interesting. An interesting little game for both of them. A little good on good tune up before the playoffs.
That's right. Yeah, it'll be good to see. It'll be good practice. For Ogles at quarterback to see a really good Oxford defense, and vice versa for the Yellow Jackets here.
Yeah, if Jacksonville's going to make it far in the playoffs, it's going to be about protecting Ogle in the pocket, and there's not going to be too many teams that can get after the quarterback like Oxford can. So,
that's right.
Like you said, Jake, it's going to be a good test for the Jacksonville Eagles. Well, that was a great win by your Oxford Yellow Jackets. A lot to hang your hat on tonight, Jake.
Oh, yeah. Once again, we've said it. Great game plan, great week of practice, and even better execution tonight. And, just bouncing back from that really close loss last week with Clay Chalmers. You got the Yellow Jackets coming out on top tonight, 35-14 over the Center Point Eagles.
Yeah, one thing I like to see tonight was the ability to fight through adversity. Oxford would make a mistake, and they wouldn't let one mistake turn into two mistakes.
That's correct. You're right.
And so it was about, clean, you wipe, you move on to the next play, and Coach Adams has to be just ecstatic with the way his players were able to refocus on the task after a mistake.
Yes. I mean, think about the third quarter. I mean, the adversity that they were up against in the third quarter with, nearly getting a delay of game deep in their own end zone, and then, the saving grace was the roughing the kicker. It started the whole process to that initial touchdown in the second half.
It was, and, hats off once again. Oxford defense just really showing up and being able to put pressure on another really athletic, good quarterback. And so next week, Ogle is a pocket passer. He's not as athletic as the two quarterbacks we've seen in the last 2 weeks. So, but a completely different challenge because Ogle's arm talent is impressive.
Absolutely, yeah. But hey, they practice with a great pocket passer every week,
That's
every
right.
day. So. I think it'll be a good game, and hopefully good guys come out on top.
Well, I look forward to seeing what a great Calhoun County matchup we're going to have next week in that, and for TV 24 and OHS Jacket Media, I'm Warren Mullins, and we're joined by Jake Pollard. And Jake, I hope you have a great weekend, and go Yellow Jackets.
That's right. Go Yellow Jackets. Thanks, Warren.
All right, we're going to turn it to the players on the field sending you out.